Not going down. Morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let everybody get on this call real quick, man. Give me fuel to get fuel. Yo, 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 yo. What's the word? What's the word? Let's get everybody in tune real quick, man. Let's get everybody in tune. Let me send this out real quick. Yeah, Nas and 30. Yeah, everything tweaked this morning. Everything tweaked. We're just right now. We're honestly about to see what kind of damage was done and see what we can, do after that. But if we don't get a trade today, we don't get a trade today. It's cool. Yo, yo, yo. What's the word, Eddie? Just give it a couple minutes. I'm dropping out this. Let everybody know we live. Mm. All right, let's see. Hold on, hold on. Let's see. We here. How we feeling? Who in the chat with me this morning? Let's see. Cause I'm trying to see the way how the market's looking. It might be an educational day for y'all. I might just bless with an educational day. Give y'all some sauce. Let's see. I need to see who in the chats though. So we need an active chat day. If y'all want me to go ahead and teach, give a little sauce on here. I definitely need an active chat today. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. So y'all gotta go share the stream. Go put tell some people jump on here. Whatever the case may be. But okay, you got SJ here. You got Tunde here. You got Dre here. You got Emma here. Who else we got here? All right, Really from the block here. Ari here. All right, all right. Let's see. All right, man. Let's make it short. The gang is here. All right, Eddie here. Say that. Say that. All right, let's go. Bumbuck. Damn, Nas. That's crazy. Look at that. I knew that was gonna happen, but the way Nas and them moving right now, we're gonna go over some stuff first. If we catch a trade, we catch a trade. But the way how the market moved today after CPI, we have to tread lightly. You know what I'm trying to say? We're not on no crash out time right now. Yeah, well, look at gold, y'all. Let me show y'all gold from last night. I was trading gold. Gold was playing around. I caught it right here. Caught it right here for some points. We caught it right here for some points, and then she ended up pushing back up. It closed out, but we ended up getting another opportunity underneath this gap here. So, but she able to go ahead and hit that TP before price really bought up crazy this morning. So, you said you in Nas? Are you in Nas, Emma? Oh, it's not. Ah, let's see if we can get in Nas. You say you missed the buy and wait for the sell? Yeah. Let me see. We're about to see what's going on. Alright, let's see. Okay. Um. Alright, so what we're gonna do real quick, I'm gonna give it a little sauce, see what's going on real quick with this specific trade. I'm gonna try to go ahead and give it a little bit more in depth behind it real quick. So let me pause this real quick. So if y'all not listening, this out real quick so y'all can y'all know I don't do these on these calls. I just normally just trade on here. I'm feeling generous today. So we're gonna go over some stuff today. As far as when it comes to what we're looking for and how I'm approaching this market today. We're gonna go over that. So let me see. Okay. How much time? Man, you say hit your TP, you out of there. You gotta be out there. If you already took the, if you got in the sales up here, the sales is valid. It's just more so about where would it be valid, because this candle's big. We took out highs, so if anything, I'll be looking to sell. But all right, let's see. So, damn, yo. All right. Yeah, so price moving like that. So what it is, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more of an explanation with it, and then we go. You said what would this sell look like for the sales? I'm about to show you right now. Trying to see why is my thing moving all wacky like this. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, man. Okay. All right. So, so here we got that strong 15-minute candle. So I'm gonna just kind of give y'all my approaches and how I do this real quick. Just to kind of give you guys some more clarity on what I'll be looking for. It's gonna be like I said, I'm just gonna be quick. So I definitely want everybody just to tune in. That's why I'm giving you an opportunity to jump on here real quick. Uh, okay. Okay, give me an opportunity to jump on it real quick. Okay, but so really, cause I really don't want to repeat this. I really want to see who can get caught with this today. Let's see. I ain't worried about missing no moves. We ain't worried about missing no moves. If the market go without us, it goes without us. I'm not gonna lie today. Just because of CPI, I would have liked to catch something else already. So we'll see. But I'm not about to stress about something. Okay, so all right, y'all. So for everybody who tapped in right now, let me kind of just give y'all a little bit more breakdown, give y'all some more clarity. This gonna probably be the only time that if you're outside of my community, as far as you're not in my mentorship, if you're not into the school mentorship, where we teach this and go over this not only from a strategy standpoint, but we talk about it from a psychological standpoint. Now you guys will just be able to kind of get a glimpse. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys are able to catch on what we do every day. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and explain this to y'all real quick of what it is I'm looking for. Let me see some W's in the chat so I can kind of see who's here with me real quick. Let me see if we get some more people in the chat. Let's see who's in tune. I gotta feel it. How much time? All right, we here. All right, we here, man. We here. Yo, Grove Froze, appreciate the follow too, gang. All right, so say that. So let's do it. All right, so as you guys know, what I'm about to show you is like I said, this is what I do every single day. This is what y'all see. So I'm gonna just give y'all clarity real quick. I'm just give y'all some clarity real quick. So you can please just focus up for a second, all right? So how I like to mark up the charts when I get on every single day. I get on the charts every single day at 9:25 for a specific reason, right? Waiting for that 9:30 open equity bell of the markets, right, for New York session. So what I always like to do is I like to trade with a framework, fam. Y'all, a lot of us like to trade. We just get up, we just trade. We don't really have a trading plan. We just going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? Looking for the first opportunity, looking for what presents itself. No, we're not looking to see what's the best opportunity. We're not looking to see what's going to offer us the most, but we're just kind of just hopping in the markets, right? So what I'm teaching you guys is teaching you guys, it gives you guys framework and it gives you guys structure. And when you guys are patient and disciplined enough to follow this structure, that's when you guys can actually become profitable. And I'm not only become profitable because of the way how I'm teaching you. No, just having structure, being consistent, having discipline with multiple different ways of trading. But for my specific way of trading is it gives you specific strategy. If you don't see certain things that you want to see, if the market isn't aligning to the things that you need to see, or you won't have the patience to wait for what you want to see, you don't trade. And if you go against that and break those rules, you're gonna get the consequences of that, right? So, like I said, I'm gonna kind of paint the picture for what we're looking for today. Taking the same way how we trade, I can kind of give you guys examples of past trades as well, so to kind of validate exactly why we're taking the same approach that we're taking right now. Okay, so the way I like to trade, trade off of something called quarterly theory. Quarterly theory just pretty much just talks about the 4 cycles that the market goes through every single 90 minutes, right? So a lot of people may tell you that New York session, London session, Sydney session, Tokyo session, they start at different times, right? It might say New York start at 8, it might say London start at 3, they might say, they say all these different times, but I want you guys to understand is that the price that with these charts, okay, with these charts that we are trading on, it's like a lot of people seem to forget what a chart is, okay? A lot of people hear chart and instantly forget what a chart is. They see a chart and start thinking, oh, it's a candle chart. It's just a chart. Oh, it's what we trade. Which is right, which is correct, but they're not being specific of what kind of chart it is. It's still a chart at the end of the day. What is a chart made of? Right? It's the chart's only made of 2 things. What is a chart made of? I want to see if somebody said, let me see what y'all say in the chat before I go. The chart is only made of 2 things. Right? It's multiple different ways of charts. But what makes up a chart? All right. Let's see. What makes up a chart? Price volume. Okay, I get what y'all saying. I get what y'all are saying it right. Y'all got it. Y'all are saying it right. Okay. All right. Okay. Boom. Okay. There we go. Flawless J. You got it. Flawless J got it. Shout out to Flawless J. Right. So what I want you guys to understand is that these charts are based off of what? An x-axis and a y-axis. Okay. Let's not forget that. Let's get back to the basics of what we were taught in school. We were taught that charts are not charts are not buy or sell. Not the old data. No, we're at the end of the day. The x-axis is made of something, and the y-axis is made of something. But most people simply just a lot of people just normally focus on price, right? A lot of people focus on price. Some people understand time, but when you understand true opening time with price, then that's when your trading is going to actually start changing. Okay. So let me just kind of explain this to you guys real quick. So for my true opening times, okay, like I said, this is the only time I'm gonna say it. I'm feeling good today. I don't know why. Right? So I like to mark off my chart at 7:30, 1:30 a.m. 7:30 is gonna be 7:30. There we go. Was it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay. I thought, yo. Okay, so 7:30 is gonna be my first mark. 1:30 is my start of my London session. Okay. And then we're gonna have this is gonna be the start of my Asia session. And I'll put this here just for explanation purposes. Okay. All right. Hold on, let me spell this. Yeah, right. All right. So there we go. Okay. So now this is what it gets spicy. Okay. So 7:30 here. This is gonna be the true opening of our New York session. Okay. So as I can see, we have true opening of our New York session. 1:30 is gonna be the true opening of our London session. Okay. Then we have our Asia session, which is 7:30, which is going to be the opening of that session, and we have our 1:30 session, which is the afternoon session of New York. Okay, so what I want you guys to see, what I'm going to do now is that just looking from yesterday, all right, we had that 1:30 session in the afternoon when the market is on the New York vibe. Let's see. This was the highest point we had. So this was my New York noon high yesterday. This was my New York noon low yesterday. I'll mark them out in a second. Okay. I'll mark them out in a second. Okay. All right. Yo, John, appreciate the follow, gang. All right, let me see. Okay, we come here, mark out these lows here. These are gonna be my London lows, which are still untouched. Perfect. So now we see that we get that visual sighting of that. Wait, where'd that come from? Okay. So we doing a lot of dancing above the highs. So I'm not gonna lie, it's just like this candle's pretty huge, but it's like anything underneath this zone down here would have been valid. It's just that's OD. You have to catch that probably like from like a 3-minute time frame. Let's see. Like it's crazy. You got price sitting right here. Like price sitting right here, like it has something. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I like the cells. It's just ugly. Oh my gosh. Yo, Mar, appreciate the follow, gang. Yo, I like the cell. It's just how it looking right here because let me explain to y'all real quick, fam. All right, so this been ugly since yesterday. So we had New York session. We had a New York session high. This was the high of the New York noon. This was the low of New York noon. We had Asia session open up. During Asia session, we didn't go ahead and take out neither one of these. We kind of just moved down. Um, London session started. We didn't take out the Asia highs or lows, and then New York session starts, and then we take it, bro. Do y'all see the price action right now? Hold on, like, am I tripping? Hold on, why is the price action like that? We were walking right here like this. That's crazy. That's actually wicked. That's actually wicked. I like the sales all the way. I'm not gonna lie, because this is what I really want to see right here. Like, this is what I like to see. I like the sales. It's just hard because, fam, it's a big gap. Not gonna lie, like you know what I'm saying. Anything below this gap right here is good to me. You know what I'm trying to say, to go take down to these lows, bro. Yeah, we about to. I'm not trying to chase it though. I'm not trying to chase it, but you know what I'm saying. Just looking at her. Ha. CPI. I like these sales, bro. Everything is good, bro. This is the manipulation we had. It's gonna come take out these lows real quick. You know what I'm saying? We got 1, 2, 3 lows that ain't touched, bro. Look at the aggressive push we already got. Yeah, brother. Yeah, we're already up 40 points right there. You said where my SL go? SL always go on top. But the thing is though, you said I just took 2 sales. You said you said find an entry for us. Yeah, I'm trying. I need a retest or something. You said where was my SLB? So that's the problem, y'all. Look how big this gap is. Y'all know how my gaps is. Y'all know how I play the gaps, right? Look how big this gap is. 80 points. We can't put our stop loss above this type of gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an 80-point gap. You know what I'm saying? It's an 80-point gap. He says a 2-minute retest. Yeah, if Price had to come back around here, retest here, and I'll probably take a risk and have my stops above here or something. If they 30 by the copy, let's see if 30 didn't make a move yet. Then let's see, bro. But yeah, man, look, shout out to those of y'all that took Nas though. Y'all know me. I'm a little more. I'm a risk taker, but we gotta do it smartly, you are. Okay. So yeah, Nas doing a big one. Let her go do her thing. Nas do her thing. I just don't. Me personally, it's just crazy because this whole thing is crazy. This whole structure of this thing is set up. Like you said, how does gold look? Gold playing around too. The fact that gold went straight up like this and came straight back down. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all see this, right? Because Nas and gold fake look alike. Where is that? Nas and gold fake look alike. This is Nas. This is gold. That's Nas. This is gold. No, this is Nas. This is gold. So we don't want to see price come down and push and having a hard time to break below here. That's why I said we don't just jump in and chase. You know what I'm saying? We don't just jump in and chase, man. Is this gonna give us a retest? If it give us a decent retest right here, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh wait, when did they? Oh, alright. I didn't even see that. Alright, whatever. So let's see. Yeah, because price need to close underneath that level. A little more structured up. Not gonna lie. A little more structured up. It's like you said. It's like my third day calling on and not getting robbed. Now you feeling good, Emma? You feeling good? Hey, I'm telling you. Once you start catching that rhythm, I'm trying to tell y'all. Catch rhythm. You gonna catch fire. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start taking the setups that you know you're supposed to take. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna rush your setups. You know, you patiently wait. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm chilling with y'all right now. That's why I'm not rushing this setup. I'm not rushing it. Even though that could have been a quick little play to the downside. Like, I understand that people be trying to collect those little 30, 40 points. Like, people go into trades collecting 30, 40 points. I will go into a trade and I will secure 30 to 40 points. I'm not going to a trade go collect 30, 40 points, bro. Nah, trade gotta like offer more than that for me. Let's see what gold doing, man. Yeah, you see. So let me show y'all something. Y'all see this? So y'all see the same vibe here with gold, right? So me actually mark up because I didn't finish marking up gold. Yeah, right here. Okay, so gold came, swept out them London highs. We came, swept out them London highs. And it's like, yo, this big ass gap, bro. Like, y'all see how prices get underneath these levels and coming back? So we got underneath here, nice little shorts. Came back underneath, came back up. Then we went back underneath. We sold again, even lower. And now we're back here right at these lows right here. So it's like, yeah. You see, you feel confident in y'all entries. Y'all supposed to feel confident in y'all entries, man. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what we do every day. Y'all see how it plays out every single day. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to make sure, when y'all get into these trades, y'all have that edge. Make the red see fun. We got guns. You know, yeah, better yeah, we bound guns. Okay. You need that, yo, gone. Y'all see why we don't jump in trades though, right? Oh my gosh, Nas is selling. Oh, we in. Y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all see how that would have affected us, right? All right. The market gonna do what you want it to do. Like, just be patient. When you start expecting stuff in the market, you feel entitled, and that's when you feel entitled. You get upset when you don't win. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's it. You'd have lost it all. Exactly, you'd have lost it all. Shout out to those of y'all who made money real quick, who understood that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all understood that. Like, y'all understood. It's just that the only reason why we're not in this trade right now is because we don't have the framework. When I say framework, is like it's a couple things lined up to kind of get into the trade. But when it comes to my risk management, this trade don't make zero. This trade makes 0 sense to my risk management. Right? All right. Let me prove it to you. Right? If I'm getting every single trade, look, I'm looking to make a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 1 to 4 sometimes, right? So I want you to understand when I'm getting in these trades, I'm risking 50 ticks, 50 pips, 50 points, whatever you want to call it, right? I'm risking 50 points to make anywhere from 50 to 150 back, right? So meaning that I'm risking to make anywhere from 500 to 1,000 to 1,500 back, right? Now, if I'm getting into a trade, when I get into certain trades, I'm already know my risk with my lot size, my contract size, whatever the case I'm using. I already know that based off of those 50 points that I'm willing to risk off of this trade, I know what my defined or my set loss is. So, me already knowing that, if I were to get into this trade right here where it closed underneath here, where is 50 ticks? 50 ticks, not even half this thing, right? This is 50 ticks. Not only that, this whole yellow box is actually 86 points. So not only that this trade doesn't fit how many stop loss for my regular stop loss, it also has about like 26 more. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Is that making sense? So this trade doesn't even fit me risk wise. Like it don't. So Like, yeah, cause I know when we be like, oh, price and close out, we close price out while it's dancing in this box. This is too big of a box. So that's what I said. Is the trade doesn't make sense to me. That's the only thing I said. The trade does not make sense to me, man. Um, all right, so I think we just got to wait until I see something like I'm gonna set an alert. I'll set an alert. I'll set an alert for. I'll set an alert right here. Is my mouse good? All right. Okay, we got gold still pushing down. So yeah, but gold should definitely sell. I mean, I hope Nas can kind of follow the same structure. Yeah, so the same structure I was just talking about that we didn't want that's not really part of my risk. I hope he can follow it. Like you see, I probably still came back and pushed down further. If Nas can do the same thing, that wouldn't be bad, bro. If Nas can come back and do the same thing, that wouldn't be bad, honestly. Alright, but yeah, so that's what I'm waiting on. So we're gonna see if Nas gonna wait on that. Let me see. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Alright, y'all. So while this waiting, hold on, let me go get this door real quick, y'all. Hold on. Damn. Yeah, yeah, gold got it though. Yeah, gold got it though. This would have been the best opportunity right here on gold, but this ain't come. This is at 9:20, so this would have our best opportunity right here. So now we're just gonna wait. If I get something here on Nas, I'll take Nas maybe for what we just do Nas for. We just let's see. What we just do Nas for. If Nas can 40, we could at least probably get 100 ball out this. Not gonna lie. So let's see. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna see. It ain't gonna be nothing too crazy, but we'll see. Hold on. Let me get this door. All right, I'm back, y'all. All right, so like I told y'all, that shit probably still going, man. You said wait until the candle closes and then I zone to enter. That would be that'd be one of my it'd be one of the confluences I want to see happen. You know what I'm trying to say? So we can kind of I'm gonna kind of go back to like an example real quick while that's setting up. Oh. No matter if I do the US 30 setup that was here the other day. Bro, don't tell me this shit organize itself, bro. This was a fire day. This was the day we didn't trade 30. Yo, JR Cheese trade, yo. Appreciate the follow, gang. It was JR trades, my fault. You said as soon as we get in, we in. So it's just more so as one of the confluences I'm looking for. So I'm gonna explain to you why it's like that. Okay, so prime example. I'm gonna give y'all an example here. Let me go back real quick. How would you feel about gold buys after it sweeps the Asia? I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible. Let me see. It's just more so, it's just like I normally like, bro. Me personally, gang, I like to catch that first move, like because I ain't gonna lie, like there been days where the market can ping pong. You know what I'm saying? Can go take out that liquidity at one side and do like even right now, what I'm about to explain to y'all, I did that here. You know what I'm saying? So, let me kind of give y'all some more clarity. Pay attention real quick. So here we go. This is our 7:30, our 7:30 New York opening, right? 7:30 New York opening. Then we have our 1:30 London opening. Then we have our 7:30 Asia opening, right? Now, also too right here. This is our. No, matter of fact, I'll ignore that. This was matter of fact, what was this? This was Sunday. Okay. This is Sunday. So matter of fact, I'm gonna give you an extra sauce talking about this specific trade right here because this is stuff that you gotta just understand, right? So the beginning of the week, right? While we're waiting for the market to go ahead and cook up, the beginning of the week, we came into the market like this. This is what we came into. As y'all can see, we had Friday. Look, if you follow my cursor, it says Friday, then it goes blank, then it says Sunday. So Sunday, this is when the market opens up. The market opens up at Sunday. Okay? Sunday, this was the highest point that the market had came on Sunday. So when Sunday opened up, the weekly open, this was the highest point, right? This is the highest point that the market had came to yesterday on Sunday, and then all the way yesterday till then, um, we had so now what I marked this out right here as I marked this out as the previous day high. Okay, it's really the previous day high or the open weekly high, whatever you want to call it, right? So now I know that this is the highest that the market has started since Sunday period. So I know that for a fact. I want to see price run that high before we come looking for sales. So that's already something I'm looking for. So not only that this is our highest point of that Sunday, this would be the start. Then we have price come around. What is this? Where do we put this? Hold on. This is out of line. Yeah, I'm about to say something not adding up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so on Sunday, this would have been the start of our Asia session. So this was our Asia high. Asia high. And then we have our Asia low. This is the lowest point of that session. This was our Asia low. Then we have our next session, which is the start of London session. Okay, start of London session. We have our that same high. That same high. This is why y'all gotta pay attention. That same previous daily high is now our London high. Right. So not only that, London. This is we had this high here. London came and matched it. So, I mean, obviously I'm not gonna do it over it. So this is also I know this is my London high, which is also aligned with the previous daily high. So that's even more to it, right? So, and then I also come here, mark out my London lows. So now I have my London. So I have. So this is the picture I want y'all to pay with. Stay focused real quick, right? We just came into the market. It's 6 o'clock. Since the market opened up, this is the highest point it's came. Now 7:30 of that day of the market opened up. That's the start of Asia session. During Asia session, this was the highest we came. This was our Asia highs. We pushed down lower, gave us our Asia lows. 130 opened up, which is the true opening of our London session. We had price open up, push right here, give us our London lows before going up and creating our London highs, which matches the previous daily highs of the opening high of the week. So now we have our London highs, London lows. Now 7:30 is our true opening of New York session, where we're looking for price to either seek the highs or seek the lows. Whichever one happens first, we go to opposite. So if we go take out the highs, we're going lower. If we go take out the lows, we're going up, right? So therefore, not only that, we know that any other time regularly, taking out the London highs, we're looking for a sell. But not only that we took out the London highs today, we took out the London highs, when price already took out the Asia highs going up to create these London highs. And not only that we took out the London highs, we took out the opening weekly high, right? The previous daily high, the opening weekly high, the high that was last set there before the week closed. And when we opened up, this was the highest it came. And now into that Monday what did price do? We opened up 7:30. What did price do? We had this little gap created right here during that 7:30 open. Okay. Now during this gap, what did price do? Price pushed up, took out these highs, the London high, and the previous daily high. That's two highs we just took out, right? Double this liquidity right there. What did price do? We took out those highs, and then what did we do? We created a fair value gap. If you don't know the fair value gap, pay attention for the next 30 seconds. I'm not repeating this because this is real sauce. Fair value gap was created. A fair value gap is just a gap. It's an imbalance gap or imbalance candle that is created with a gap when it simply just shows one side of the market heavier than the other. So what I want you guys to understand is that we're trading off of a 3-cycle phase: accumulation, manipulation, distribution. So I already understood that normally during Asia session we like to accumulate. Normally during London session we like to manipulate. Then during New York session we like to distribute. Okay, some people like to be specific right to the T. They think it's gonna happen right back, but don't realize it happened in different ways. Like the market fake accumulated right here. We kind of fake manipulated all the way to the upside, and then when New York started, we distributed all the way down. Okay, so I want y'all to be able to see that. So what did the price do? Price came up 7:30. We had that gap that went to go push up. That showed us our manipulation. So you gotta remember, these gaps only form. Remember, I want y'all to think about this. Literally, these fair value gaps, these imbalance gaps, whatever you want to call it, they only form when the market is unbalanced. There's only one side of the market heavily in the market right now. Okay? Now, if we have a framework, this makes sense. If we have a framework for trading where we know that we need the high to get taken for us to go lower, or we need the low to get taken for us to go higher, all we need to do is understand why is that happening. Well, if it's going lower before going up, well, what is that lower part before going up? That's manipulation. Well, if it's going up before going, if it's going down before going up, well, what is that down? That's that manipulation. So you have to be able to identify the manipulation. How are you identifying the manipulation? You identify manipulation through the gaps. Well, why are these gaps happening? Well, if you notice exactly where are these gaps happening, these gaps are happening at spots where we want to see if price is going to take left or right, low or top. You know what I'm trying to say? So if we're sitting here and we're watching, if we sit here and we're waiting and we okay, and it's now, let's just say it's just like this. It's just like this. This is what we're looking at. Let's just say this is what we're looking at. We're here on the charts. We're waiting. There's nothing we can do. But guess what? We see that we just created, it's 7:30. We know that New York session 2 opening just happened. And we see that, we just created a gap. I normally like to see these happen really after. I don't normally like to see it happening during 7:30, right when 7:30 open. I like to see it after, but it can happen. 7:30, we started creating a gap. We pushed up above the London highs, and we pushed up above the previous daily highs. So I'm already thinking bias-wise, sells. Now, this is the last little push right here, because it's the last gap that I have to show that the buyers are trying to manipulate the market real quick to go take out the highs, and that's why they left out a gap. Now let's look at it. What happened? Next candle. So now I identified, okay, we got a gap here. We have a gap. As you can see, there's no other gaps. Then you look, you see there's a gap right here. Then what the price does, you start playing around with it. And start playing around with it. And now I'm looking at it like, okay, well, we took out these highs here. So this is the manipulation. So you see how price is still playing around this area. Why is it playing around in this specific gap? Because this means something. So this is why I would do something like this. I would come here, I would set my alerts, and I would wait for a candle on a 5-minute time frame to just simply close below. So no trade yet. I wouldn't be in a trade yet. Okay. This candle would be more so like the trade to get in. Okay. So, all right, let's kind of look at it from the point of we're already in this trade. So I done got in here. So remember, I got in here. Okay, I got in here. And now I want y'all to understand something. No. No, why is it doing that? Oh, it's US 30. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is, I'm trying to see because this is, okay. So as y'all can see right here, fam, this right here is 83 ticks long. So this gap right here would be 83 ticks long, right? So with this gap being 83 ticks long, now I understand something. Normally how I like to see my setups is I like to get in trades. I don't know. Something's not right though. I don't know. Something's not sitting right with me. I don't know if it's because I'm using this specific US 30 chart, but this doesn't seem like that. Hold on. Okay, so for this specific example, let's see something. Because what I want y'all to understand is that what I want y'all to understand is I want y'all to follow me real quick. When price closes underneath this, level right here, we're in this trade. Okay, we're in this trade and we're looking to collect anywhere from 50 to 100 points. Okay, anywhere from 50 to 100 points. Targeting, we're looking to collect anywhere from 50 to 100 points. Targeting the London lows. Remember that. This is our target point here, but every trade we get in, we still want to make sure we leave with something. So targeting 50 to 100 points, this is how you stay profitable. All right. So now us getting in this. So now that we see that the candle that once pushed up and created this gap, we now have candles starting to close underneath. So hypothetically, let's just say we got into this trade. We put our stop loss above this gap. Normally, the stop losses, these gaps don't be 50 ticks or longer, but I would still want to put my trade above. So let's just say it's 50 tick stop loss, and we're targeting these lows here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, boom, right to the low. What I tell y'all, you see that aggressive push that we had. Now this is another part of why trading gets tricky when I told y'all about the whole ping pong situation, right? Because now price came, it closed underneath our level. As y'all can see, once price closed underneath our level, y'all see how hard it was to go back above before we came back for that last retest, and it melted, right? And you see how it went straight down, straight to our lows, straight to our Asia lows. Okay, now this is what I like about these setups. If y'all look at it, look how price kind of just played out a little bit. So the same way, and I kind of want you to identify. So now look at it now. What did price do? We went and created a gap to go take out the highs, and then as we're coming down and taking out all these lows, we had created a gap as well. Now, yes, we created a gap right here, but we're always gonna look for the most recent one. So guess what? Now we see that price came down here, we took out all those lows, we had another gap, and all you would have did was just waited for another opportunity. The same gap. Okay, the same gap that price pushed down. Now you see that price is playing above it, right? Now we got price playing above it. Okay, now we got price playing above it where we can go ahead and target back up. But now you guys, like I said, do 50 to 100. It can very much go back up and go higher, right? It could very much go higher, right? We in now. We in here. This is where we got in. And now we're targeting these highs that we just came from. So we just took out those highs again. So now look, what I just told y'all, ping pong. We came because we have structure and framework. Okay, we have structure and framework. We would thing. You said what in the 820 SL hit? Which one? Where this? No, you can't look at it like this because what I'm trying to tell y'all is my stop loss. My stop. We only enter these trades underneath here. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all is like there's no stop loss for me to really hit because I really like to manage my trades because think about the perspective I'm in. If I'm in this trade for 5 minutes, all right, I'm in this trade for 5 minutes, okay? Even like, cause you gotta remember, even before price came down and closed this body, the candle was up here. You see, we have a white wick on top of it, right? So that means that this candle opened up and was up here in this zone before it came down here and closed. So that right there already gives me like, okay, you closed underneath the level I want. So it would have opened up here. And then obviously this next bullish candle opened up and obviously it started selling before creating a wick and coming back up here and close. So this would have been my opportunity to either make some money here or I'll just secure some profits because I know for a fact, unless I'm chilling or I don't really care or it's like, it's whatever, you have a big 50 tick stop loss like this, I need 50. This is too much. This is too small. This gap is too big on me. So I'm not letting price go back up here and dance for 5 minutes. You got to understand, this is 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes almost before we see price come back underneath the zone. Why would I go sit through 15 minutes of drawdown when I see that price is in an area where I wouldn't get into the trade? So if I was going to get into the trade here, take my trade, see what I can get. If it's pulling back, take my L and wait for the next opportunity. Where's my next opportunity? My next opportunity doesn't show until this 5-minute candle and this 5-minute candle and then this 5-minute candle was working, start close down here. Now this is my next opportunity. Now, let's say we take advantage of this opportunity. Now, okay, we got another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Now we got this candle pull back a little bit. We had this candle pull back a little bit. Now, this is where you kind of get into that deeper thinking of trading now. It's like, okay, understanding that if you have 50 ticks or whatever the case may be, understand this is where your stop loss is at or whatever the case may be. You can sit there and hold it, or you can get back in. Me personally, I'm a close out. I'm gonna close out every time price is not in the zone I wanted to because I understand that trading is inevitable when it comes to losing. Control your losses. Control the losses that you're gonna take rather than just go through the motions taking losses. That's what y'all have to understand. So if I know that this trade can lose, I'm gonna try to lose as little much as possible on this trade before I can win. Because I know that at the end of the day, this trade can still lose. But now, instead of me just taking that loss, I know that this trade is a trade that I can lose and I can control those losses still while easing my way in towards that win. Right? So if I know that I'm taking the same risk here, I took a risk here. It wasn't only to the third try where we really took a risk where price really didn't go back at all. And if you really think about it, price only came back. Price only went above your line for real after that one try. So we got in here, price pulled back. All right, fam, we're out of US 30 until price comes back underneath our zone. All right, fam. So as y'all can see, if this 5-minute candle here can close underneath, we're gonna go ahead and get in. These are the things I would be saying to y'all at the moment. At least I want y'all to come. I'm walking y'all through the picture. All right, fam. We got the 5-minute candle starting to close under US 30. Boom. All right, we're getting a little retest here. Fam, if this candle doesn't close in the next 2 minutes back underneath, I'm out of here. I'm saying these are the type of perspectives I'm painting y'all. Okay? All right, we have this new white candle that's opened up. It's pushing underneath. All right, we just got another white candle that's closed underneath. All right, I'm back in, y'all. Like I said, if price pushes back up into that zone, I'm okay with taking those small losses because that has nothing to do with me, right? Because I know that that's part of the game. We want to go ahead and get to the market and wait for the market to be in the direction we want to go. Now, also as well, let's just say hypothetically, even if you got out here, you can, understand what the market is doing and try to target a better entry, target a better spot. Because at the end of the day, you're still getting the less of the most minimal risk here. And then now, look at this now. We would have entered the market from here. We wouldn't even need to talk about it because it didn't come in here. So our entry would have been from right here for real. Even though we got a retest here, our entry would have been right here for real because we're talking about the closure of the body of the candle. Okay, when it comes to the closure of the body of the candle underneath, we only got it 1, 2, 3 times for. We got it here. We would have made our money. We would have secured our money here because we're not letting it go push up in there.
Next time we got an opportunity right here. It pushed down a little bit lower. Then it pushed up. If we would have got scared, we could have closed out here. But even on that third chance, that third try, price came down. And even with price coming down here, even with those little two pullbacks that we just lost money on, even with price just coming down here and halfway, we already made more money back than those already moves before we even catch our original move. Just for price to come all the way down here, sweep down all the way down here, and then this was more of what we're looking for every day. You see how we have a clear gap, okay? What clear gap underneath. So what did we take? We took lows. We took the lows of Asia and and London. Now I'm expecting buys. This is the last gap that took that. What did price do? We pushed down. We closed above that gap. Okay. Let me see how big this gap is. Okay. Perfect. This is a 26. This is a 26 tick gap. So this is prime example of what I was showing y'all earlier. If I'm getting in this here, this is 50. This is 50 ticks. So remember, this is 50 ticks right here. So every trade that I get in, now this is the last thing I'm gonna say before. Every trade that I get in is based off of this. 50 ticks. 50 ticks. So based off of this 50 ticks y'all see right here, it has a set amount of loss that comes with it. I got 26 points out of this 50 ticks to see if this trade is gonna be valid or not. Y'all get what I'm saying? My entries here, the end of this gap is right here, which is 26 points for my entry. My stop loss is here. I got 26 points here out of this 50 to see if this trade is valid or not. Or, okay, or I can let price come and hit my stop loss. Or I could just go ahead and put my thing here at 26 and cut it right in half. Or I can just let price not play around this area and only take trades as they're coming out of this zone. Okay? Yo, young, appreciate what's the word, gang? But what I want y'all to understand is that making sense? Let me know if that's making sense. Let me know if that's making sense. And that's real sauce right there. I'm trying to tell y'all. Wait, what the hell? Did my camera just turn off? Yeah, am I still here? Wait, what just happened? All right. You said check out Nas, right? All right, let me see. Did it start moving? No, fuck no. Y'all see now? So the same thing. Y'all see them gaps that we had to go take out these highs here? Y'all see how price isn't trying to close underneath? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It says that indexes or indices, yeah. Yeah, see, y'all probably don't want to close underneath, so. I bet your gold still kept going down, too. No, not really. See, told y'all. Well, I tell y'all, man, this is why you be patient and you don't. You said it's personal both. We traded Forex with Hanko, and we traded futures with Top Step. What Top Step? US 30 ain't got nothing for us to offer either. Like, yeah, the market. I think the market just shot today. I think it's just been like a news kind of day. And that's what I think. It's just been a news kind of day. You know what I'm saying? You said which prop firm has the quickest payout? Top Step. Top Step by far. I would say Top Step by far. You know what I'm saying? Futures wise, like I said, I only trade live capital at Forex, and I'm only trading future prop firms. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Anything about to sit here past challenges and doing all this and that just for yeah, you already know, brother. You already know the vibes. You said I got lucky with price action today. Nah, fuck you said, bro. Pretty picture the social drop favorite session I tapped into. Okay, nah, I appreciate you, Jay. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm giving y'all real sauce right now. I want y'all to understand is like, just waiting. Like with trading, you just come down to waiting. Yo, I could, bro. If y'all want to see how y'all want to see it, like, there's no cap in my rap. Watch this. Hold on, let me show y'all how this. We do the same thing every day. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show you how the same setup show up every single day. Watch this. Hold on, where's my Telegram? Okay, where's my Telegram? Matter of fact. Oh, matter of fact, I could show you the Discord too. And that's crazy. I don't even update these things no more. I just want to show y'all. I just want to show y'all the consistency behind all the trades that we take, behind all the models that we take. The Discord is closed too, so if you're not in there, you're not in there. You know what I'm saying? That was. So. You said, are you IC or retail? I'm retail as hell, bro. I don't got trillions. I don't got them trillions. Yo, Dom, what's good, gang? Yeah, all of us on here are retail, brother. Unless you're a hedge fund or them things, like, you know. Let's see. I want to show you all the type of setups that we catch though, for real. I feel like there's more. Okay, I might have to go to my. Wait, let's see. Is this it? Yeah, it might be it right here. Okay. Yep. Oh yeah. So let me kind of give y'all this picture right here. So y'all can see that. All right. So look at this real quick, y'all. So it's kind of, what you say? He said, are you ever looking to do a funded account challenge giveaway? I'll do it 100%. I'll do it 100%. I'll be helping people pass something all the time. So fam, same thing. It's not as marked out, but look, London lows, London highs. We wait to that last gap. We out. London highs, wait for that last gap. We out. I want to go tell y'all this once. Look, before, after. Okay, same thing. Same concepts here. Gap to sweep those lows. Go. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's the same concept every time. I'm gonna show y'all the same setups every single time. Same setups, same type of setups. So y'all just pay attention real quick. I'm just taking y'all. I really don't have to do this. You said, what trade is this? Right now, this is me just showing everybody how consistent we are. So look at this, same thing, highs. We got that gap in there. You know what I'm saying? We catch all of this. You know what I'm saying? We target the London lows, but look at everything that we catch. Okay? Look at the same. I want y'all to see the consistency behind this, all right? I want y'all to see the consistency behind this. Even this one right here, before price turned around on us, we was able to catch 50 to 100, I think, out of this one. 2% was 100. All right? I want y'all to see lows. Y'all see where the price is ending. I want y'all to see the consistency. All right? Befores and afters. Just befores and afters. I'm trying to say, I want y'all to really see this. You said, are you on a 5-year win streak? Oh, nah, hell no. Shit, 5-year win streak, that's something different. Don't get me wrong, we've had our 20, 30 and 0s, 18 and 0 weeks, but definitely not no 5-year win streak. We profitable, I'll tell you that. Same thing, highs. Wait till price get underneath, we melt. I want y'all to see, this is every day. It's all the time. Same kind of concept like again today. But this one, it took only the Asia lows and went. Let's see. But is this making sense? Do y'all see the consistency in this? Y'all see how consistent. Y'all see how consistent this is, right? I want to just make sure y'all are seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure y'all see that. You know what I'm saying? It's like just when we was in Colombia. You know what I'm saying, same trades, all these trade documents. Some of y'all were here for these trades, obviously. You know what I'm trying to say, but everything is documented. This is why I tell you everybody, like, it's no cap in our rep. Everything is documented. Everything that we do, documented. Every single thing. You know what I'm saying? Even though we caught this shit live, on the lows, get our gap, and we're in this trade. I'm trying. All right, I might be telling y'all too much. I enjoy the mental shit. Not gonna lie, but same thing here, man. As you can see, yeah, I'm literally telling y'all, like, I'm not the one making. I'm just pressing back. I'm just pressing the back arrow. I'm literally just pressing the back arrow. Y'all see the same shit playing out on its own. Y'all see it yourself. This is me dropping the things every day. This is nothing special. Everything we're doing, we do this every day. This is look. Y'all might see some of y'all old names in here. You know what I mean? You feel me? Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, this is what consistency, patience, and discipline. You know, show up every day, be consistent, and do the same thing. Have the patience to wait for the same thing. That's it. That's it. It's not rocket science. You know what I'm trying to say? Look at this. London highs again. I just want y'all to see. So, I just kind of wanted y'all to see the potential of the trades that we have and the setups that we have. Like, we got some real fire moves. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So, that's why we just trade what we want to trade. Wait for what we're looking for, because there's no point in rushing it, because we know what we're looking for works. You know what I'm saying? We know what we're looking for works. So now it's just about having patience. You know what I'm trying to say? So. You said, can you buy me a Forex funded account challenge? Man, you better fund up and come make some bread with us, gang. Forget that challenge, you better turn $50 into 100, 100 to 200, 300, 400. You feel me? But I really hope y'all was able to catch some sauce on that, man. Let me know. Let me know if y'all was able to understand that. No, let me know. Not even understand it. Let me know if you learned something from that. No, I didn't say that. Who else learned something from that? No, SJ wasn't the only one that just learned something from that. Okay, coffee. I told y'all I told y'all I'm debating on doing like late night or Asia sessions again. I told y'all that. I've been telling y'all, I've been violating gold, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I've been violating gold, y'all. Y'all guys, y'all, I've been violating gold. Like, look at this. Y'all gonna look at yesterday. This was yesterday coming into New York session. You're gonna start marking up highs and lows. Oh yes, sure. Look at this. We had our Asia, look at the 738 Asia high, Asia low. We had our London low, London high, right? But what we were able to do is that I kind of took a risk entry here on on Asia going into London, only for the simple fact is that I just saw that we had a push down, and I'm like, we took out this little trend line liquidity here, so I'm like, if price can close above here, I'll take it with a 5-minute cross, and we took it. And I just kind of took it all the way to the Asia highs. And then I understood that we created the London lows, so I know that some type of high got to be created. So then price did go up, created the London highs. So now we have a London high, London low. Wait till after 7:30 when the market opened up. Then we went ahead. Price came back, shot up, took London highs, left us with some gaps. Left us with some gaps there. Price, you can see price closed back underneath these levels and just, what I'm saying, give us those moves back down. You said what would be considered A plus setup to you? Okay, it all makes sense and definitely learned something. A plus setup to me, I think A plus setup to me was what I just showed y'all. Like A plus setup to me was literally what I just showed y'all. If price could ping pong like that, that's an A plus setup. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that was definitely. You know what I'm saying. The takeaway for me was when I was in drawdown, I didn't get out. I let it hit my stop loss more so because I set it up because I have to take care of clients and lose and re-enter, and not having idea what I'm looking for because I was going my initial thought exactly. So, exactly. Have an SL. Know where you want your SL. Know what you were willing to risk. If price is in drawdown, not in the areas you want, take that small loss. That means you're just money hungry. You're not trying to be okay with what you know what I'm saying? You're not trying to be okay with what you are already up or in position to make. You know what I'm trying to say? Did everybody take that that USD JPY sell that I call? Sell UJ? Trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all really make sure y'all soaking up all this information too, man. I'm trying to tell y'all it's about to get deep. I told y'all we here. I told y'all this community is about to be consistent. I told y'all we're gonna be one of those communities where we're doing this every day as a collective, full blown, right? Content's coming. I told y'all we doing more IRL stuff, all that. Like I said, it's not just gonna be just just trading. It's gonna be trading a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? We got the content phone and everything. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. We got everything. Everything is set. Like, you know what I'm saying? Birthday next week. You know what I'm trying to say? You said yeah, I did. Yes, sir. So next week we'll be trading. We trade next week. We trading out the country. Next week we trading out the country. So yeah. We back on it. Let's see. Man, if y'all new to the stream, by the way, man, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that follow button, man. Definitely appreciate y'all being here. If y'all new, hit that follow button. Also, too, man, make sure y'all subscribe up, man. Sub up if y'all don't want to miss these trades, miss anything I'm saying. So y'all can go watch these ads free, 35% off. Let's see, where is this? Okay, UJ starting to move in profit. Did anybody take UJ? You said when is your birthday? Yours is next Saturday. That's crazy. Mine is actually on what's it? Sunday. I think mine is Wednesday. Mine is Wednesday. Mine is the 18th. Word. All right, you and UJ. All right, bet. Okay. All right, Gemini gang. All right. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. 13th this Friday. Shout out to all the Geminis, man. Yeah, you just made out. You a Cancer. You definitely a Cancer. All the way. You this close. This close. Me too though. I damn near almost made it out. I'm a day or two away from. I was this close to being a Cancer. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I came a little earlier, so I should have been a Cancer, but you know what I'm saying? I made the decision to be a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I'm ready to go now, and I'm ready to be a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? The due date say you're going to have a Cancer, but I think I'm going to be a Gemini. You know what I'm saying? That was a conversation I had with my mom in the womb, so that's how we ended up here, you know? Yep. Right on the cusp. I'm telling you, right on the border. Look, right on the border. We got Cancer Gemini vibes right here. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. Right on there. Right, made right to cut, man. Okay, so I'm done watching Gold. I don't know what's going on with Nas. There isn't much to go on with Nas. Honestly, there isn't much to go on with Nas. There's not much I can say about it. Honestly, um, I think I'm gonna set my alerts probably just gonna set my alerts and that shit done up. The Dodie.
Oh yeah, we.
Shut up.
We was locked in prime time.
Prime time. Prime time. Yo, I'm trying to have like a big ass trading day, out the country. When I'm out the country, like, you know what I'm saying, some content shit. Big ass day. You feel me, y'all? Be out the country and show them what's really going on with the benefits of this. What you ask for?
We need a paper.
Oh no, I ain't do that. Oh, I ain't do that. Yeah, it's that. Oh, I ain't do that. I ain't tell y'all to go to the store and not grab that, bro. I definitely did, bro. Damn, son. That shit just hurt. You said, do you have a specific trading window? So do I have a specific trade? I would more so say, I would say yeah. Like, I normally like to get into, like, see something before, like, 12:30, but I understand, too, that those certain setups can wait until those times. So it's like, if I don't see it, we're not going to force it, but if, like, it still presents itself at a weird time, I'll still take it, only for the fact is that, like, structure and market structure and all that stuff. But normally we like to catch these shits early, like, you know what I'm saying? 10:30, 11:30, we out of there, you know what I'm saying? Or we not, I wouldn't say out of there, we're at least in the trade. You feel me? So, damn. I can't believe I made that mistake. I'm tripping on that yacht. But no, do y'all have any questions though while we here? Do y'all have any questions? Honestly, there ain't much we can do. Besides wait, cause I don't see no other trades or nothing like that. I'm not forcing nothing, so we already got gold out of there. You know what I'm saying? Today was CPI, so we understand why the market is doing what it's doing. So it's just more so about just waiting to see what we want to see. If we don't get it, we get it. We do, we do. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I can't force it. We cannot force it. But I definitely want to answer some questions before we get out of here. Well, definitely, we're here every day, 9:25, Monday through Friday. 9:25 a.m. Eastern. We're here every single day, Monday through Friday. I'm going to start incorporating some more Asia sessions, London session, chart ups. Might be more so like Asia session with gold. Not gonna lie, I've been violating gold at Asia session. And it's just like, damn, I be on there, be like, damn, I want to spark the stream right now, but it's like, I don't know. So we definitely gonna start doing that. So the Asia session definitely been a vibe lately. Even this too, like, some of y'all gotta understand that even when we get on these other sessions, just to make a little money, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna add up when we get to the next session. You know what I'm saying? But so many people be caught up on just making a certain number amount each session. When it's like, yo, combine the wins from each session, you'd be surprised how good of a day that was. But you done been up profit heavily in this one session, but you didn't close. That would have just added to the profit you made in the next session. You know what I'm trying to say? But people, like I said, you become profitable when you change the way you think. That's all trading is. The market not gonna be like, oh, this guy has been working hard. This girl has been working hard. They've been back testing. They've been doing everything they have to do. I think it's time to start rewarding them with the fruits of the labor of the market. It don't work like that. Your brain, the market starts working for you the moment you trade the way you think. That's when the market starts working for you. You know what I'm trying to say? You said, what are you looking for when you trade Asia session? I'm trading gold. Or you asking like the same approach? It's the same approach. The same way I'm looking for this. Like the same, no, save entry model. But yeah, same approach, 100%. Yeah, definitely the same approach. So it would be this New York sweep. Yeah. It could be the New York. It could be New York highs or New York afternoons. Sometimes it'd be both. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes price will hit one of them and go the opposite way. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so like, let's see. Asia session. So this Asia session right here was ass. That one was ass. We gotta find a good one. I'm trying to find a good example. Which one was it? Was it Nas? I'm trying to find the exact one I want where we had took out those New York highs. Was it this one? Oh yeah, I can't. Let me see what chart I drew. What chart did I draw up on? Drew it on. It was on. Was it on gold? I get what you're saying. You want to see what I did for gold? Copy, 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 copy. Got you. Okay, but this is the one from. This is yesterday's high. Yesterday's high. Yesterday's high. Okay, yesterday's high. Then we have the afternoon high. So, let's get technical real quick then. All right, so this was yesterday's high. So after we had a New York session open up, right? This is the highest during the morning. This is the highest. This was the lowest before we had our afternoon session. Afternoon session, we feet came. We ran that low before we pushed up. This was the highest we pushed up in the afternoon. This was the lowest we pushed down in the afternoon, right? So now we have our afternoon New York high and our afternoon New York, our afternoon New York low. Okay? So now what do we see price doing? We got price moving up. So this would have been now we coming into Asia session. Now coming into Asia session, now let's look at it. We fake got a trade right here. It ain't nothing too crazy, but it's something. Right? Because now, just look at it. When price pushed up and took out these New York highs in the beginning and during the Asia session, what did we do? We pushed up, we created a little gap. And then what did price do? We closed underneath this gap and then we pushed down for two candles. You know what I'm trying to say? So even from right here, just catching this move here, you know what I'm saying? That's some good points right there. That's like what is that? Like 63 points? I gotta get better at reading gold, not gonna lie. Okay. So that's that right there. Like I always tell you, I secure 50 to 100. Even like I said on New York, Asia session, I'm securing that 50. I'm not looking for no big moves or at Asia session. They come and come. I'm not looking for it. I'm looking to secure my 50. Don't mean if I can get 100, I get 100. You know what I'm saying? If I can secure a 70-point trade and be in it and it's still going, I'm gonna keep it. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. That's what I said. That's when it comes to psychology. That's the part right there when it comes to psychology. All right. But yeah, like I said, yeah. As we continue to keep, I'm gonna continue to keep talking about it, and we keep doing these sessions. Like especially if I start doing these Asia sessions, y'all gonna see. All right, so the same thing here. We pushed up. Now we got the Asia session, Asia high. Now it's the Asia high. Let's see. We just following price here, right? We just following price. Then we have our Asia low. Following price here. Now we got the Asia low. Price ran the Asia highs. Price ran the Asia highs. And then boom. Their price went up. So as y'all can see, so look at that. Price ran those Asia highs. So even right here, we had to get another even aggressive push. Even where price went above and created another gap, you see how price came here and closed underneath and we went even lower? It's like y'all see it clear as day. You just wait for what you want to look for. Like, it's clear as day. I mean, this gap is a little bit more like, you know what I'm saying? You would have to do from like a candle right here, like something like this. But granted, like, you know what I'm saying? Seeing stuff like that, it's like, okay, we had this candle from right here to right here. Price start doing that above these highs. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, anytime price goes take out a high, look at for it to reverse. That's how y'all got to look at it. Most people think, how high? It's going to create a new higher high, which it can, but you have to be patient and wait to see that. You have to be patient and wait to see that. Not going to lie to y'all. Alright, so. But yeah, I think that's it. Honestly, I'm not about to keep waiting around. We got alerts for a reason, as y'all can see. It looks like Nas is still pushing up. So that's what she want to do. She's more than welcome to go through that. More than welcome. More than welcome. More than welcome. More than welcome. Okay. Can't wait to get this IRL shit set up so we would have been in the gym right now waiting. But yeah, as y'all can see, Nas is still pushing up. 30 is still. Yeah, these things, the price is ugly today. So, yeah. So sometimes family just gotta know when to call it. You just gotta know when to call it. Call it a day. Today is definitely our day. We didn't take any trades today, but this is cool. That's cool. That's perfectly fine with me. All right, we protect our capital. We protect our sanity. You know what I'm trying to say? We're not stressing ourselves out about a trade that's clearly not presenting themselves. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, we're not going to stress ourselves about something that's not presenting itself. So, other than that, though, fam, I think we will just be back tomorrow. I need to go make some content, drop it in the school community, drop some education, those same trades that y'all see we're going over. Just kind of give more clarity, give more insight. So, I think that's what I'm about to go do. I got to go focus up on. Yo, Hines, appreciate the follow, man. Welcome to the family. But that's more so what I think I'm on, fam. We're going to just be patient, call it a day. You know what I'm trying to say? The market is not in our favor. It's not setting up in our favor. It's not giving us something. It's different to sit here and wait for the market. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong to sit here and wait for the market, wait for the line, wait for the things that we want to see. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Now, when the market isn't even showing you that it has the potential to do something that you want to do, and you're sitting here waiting, yeah, you lost. You know what I'm saying? Because the market's not even giving us nothing promising to be like, okay, should I wait around, man? Bro, look at this. Look at the gap that we are forming, bro. Like, look at this. Like, we got, first of all, price has to go from where it's at right now. Price has to come travel 100 points just to give us an entry, gang. Price has to travel 100 points just to give us an entry on this trade right now. Why would I do that? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, it doesn't make sense. Price has to travel 100 points, cross the EMAs, then it has to come fight with these wicks down here, which price already bought out of. You feel me? So, like I said, the trade has to make sense. You know what I'm trying to say? If it don't make sense, it's probably not a good idea. You feel me? So, um, we just literally just watched the market go up 100 points. You know what I'm trying to say? Go up 100 points in the direction that we didn't want it to. So I'm trying to say. So, think about how we had gotten to this trade here. You think you want to sit through a 100 point drawdown, a 50 point drawdown to see all this happen when you could have just controlled your loss here and wait till it gets back here? And that's the way how I'm teaching you how to trade. I'm teaching you how to trade with that level of psychology, y'all. Okay? I'm teaching you with that level of psychology to where you can understand the markets like that. All right. So, but other than that, though, fam, I do appreciate everybody who was here on today's stream. I will be back here tomorrow at 9:25 a.m. Eastern. I may start going live in the afternoons for these ASA sessions. So I would probably be ASA session would be the smartest would be 8 o'clock. If I start doing it, I'll probably do my 8 o'clock. You know what I'm trying to say. But yo, what's the word, gang? My brother, I want y'all to understand something, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. You know what's going on, bro. Hey, bro, yo, you see how price moving today, bro? That shit moving wacky, 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 wacky. You know what I'm saying? It's going in our direction and turning around, or it's not even setting up. You know what I mean? So, you know that. But yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Lano, man. Another big trader. I want y'all to understand that we about to turn this thing up, man. It's a lot of money to be made, bro. A lot of money to be made. But yeah, fam, this is it. But this is the reality of trading. Though. Being patient, shitting on your fingers, waiting for the market to go ahead and give you what you want. You ain't gotta force a thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to. You know what I'm saying? The market gonna be here tomorrow. It's gonna be here. It's literally gonna be here after we all die. So if that don't make you, pump your brakes a little bit, understand like let me get it while I'm here. That's what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people be trading and getting on these markets like as if like yo, you gotta get your bag or you gonna expire. Like yo, like cut it out. You feel me? Like you got time. You know what I'm saying? You got time. Trust me, trust me, trust me. But other than that though, fam, like I said, I do want to start just doing like even if I start giving more crafts, just giving y'all more, more game, more gems. Like I said, we'll be live. But other than that, man, I'll see y'all in the chats, man. We going up, man. 9:25. We here. CGG to the moon, man. Let's get it. Bow. W's in the chat, man. We out of there.